for me was how poor Ember Spirit was and how he didn't cope well with the Queen of Paint at all, and as well as the Tusk. Like generally, I think Ember Spirit versus Spirit Breaker is pretty good for Ember Spirit. You can slight dodge the charge, you can use your ultimate, and you can just Searing Chains it in a row. There's 3 methods, but with a Tusk initiating on you, you don't have any of those available to you, and you just get Chain Stud and died. Ember Spirit is very fragile, and he was working on his Mantha the whole game, didn't even complete the Yasha, and just had very minimal impact. But I did like Vici's adaptations, like, okay, screw this. They're like early mid-game, we're just going early game.
Yeah, they definitely seized that moment very well. We'll take a look at the end of the game here as we wrap it up, Game 2 between Vici and Newbie. And, actually, we're getting a little bit of update from Fnatic versus Complexity, it looks like.
I believe this game is, I guess, in somewhat of a sense irrelevant, where both of these teams have already got their spots decided. So.
Right. Yeah, but Complexity definitely showing a strong showing going through. I mean, looks like they will be continuing this trend going to the bracket stage. We will have the replay from our game come back up here in a little bit between UB versus Vici Gaming. And when I was outside watching the game with some of the other guys, Nahaz is now here getting ready for next week, and he was just saying that he was actually one of the few people that are like, no, I definitely think Vici Gaming can win this. And in the past, Vici Gaming would easily win with this kind of draft, even if most people doubted it. Seems like that pulled through. Tell us a little, do you agree with that? Like, if it was maybe a couple months ago that Vici Gaming would have looked a lot more confident here, maybe they're just returning to something that's more in their comfort zone.
I don't know if this is a comfort zone Vici game. I just think they've played a lot of different things, and the thing that they seem to keep coming back to is that I don't know if this is a weird game in a sense compared to the other stuff they've played, because they haven't really done this like all in early game much this tournament, I feel. Generally, they've had one hard carry on How, and then Super has, as Ben has pointed out on previous occasions, he does very well with the active mids rather than the more farm-centric mids. In this game, he played why can't I remember what hero he played in this game? That's actually Zeus.
Zeus, yes.
Of course, another really, it's a fighting mid, right? You farm a little bit, and then you get really active. As far as whether they're getting back into it, it's hard to say because, the results keep varying from time to time. Like, they seem more hit or miss to me, more than getting back into it. I need to see, this was, I believe, was this the last game of the group, or do they have one more?
I believe this was their last one. Yeah.
So I need to see the best of 3s from them, like where you can see the direct progress going on before we can really call them a top contender this time around, which for me is a surprise. I thought they were going to show up big. They've been middle of the pack, I guess, all in all, and maybe slightly above.
Yeah. Dakota, what are your thoughts on Vici?